Benvenuti alla diretta di Canossa Erasmus. Siamo online per festeggiare con voi gli Eramsusdays. Canossa Erasmus goes to Eramsusdays.
Hola, buongiorno. Hello.
Buongiorno.
I cannot see you, but I can hear you.
We cannot see you or
Yes.
hear you now. Okay.
There we are.
Good morning from sunny Mallorca. This has a bit of a feeling of the Eurovision, the European Song Contest, when every delegate. And look, we are delighted to be here and to take part in this activity, but unfortunately, as I was going into the classroom for the organization, I found all my students heartbroken and crying. Maybe you can hear them or see them.
Yes. There we are.
I was trying to cheer them out, but I don't really know what's wrong with them. And as a head teacher and also the medics, my colleague, we like to know what's wrong. So, what's the problem? Why are you so upset?
So long ago, in a galaxy, well, actually right here in our dear continent, Europe, there was something called European Union, a paradise of free movement. Europeans could travel from one country to another without any problems, like walking from your living room to your bedroom. Freedom, joy, and no boring paperwork. Oh, those were the days. I love that European Union thing. You realize you can travel through all the members' countries without papers, passport, or anything. It's like a big party with friends.
Yeah, one big party until someone decided to leave without saying goodbye. Like that romantic friend announced they're leaving the party, but made sure to take all the big suppers.
Yes, and that dramatic friend was the United Kingdom. Wait, thank you, Diretta. No, of course. Thank you, the benefits, the freedom movement, and let that stuck in a board.
Yes, because in 2016, in the act of Europe independence, the United Kingdom voted for something called Brexit. The UK said, goodbye European Union, we don't want to be in your club anymore. We are going on our own, and by the way, we will make everyone fill up paperwork before visiting us.
Wait. Paperwork?
Yes.
What kind of paperwork?
Yes, paperwork. Now, if you want to enter to the UK, you have to have a photo of ESTA. Passport and your ESTA. It will be so kind. But we are Europeans. I thought we could move freely like fish in the sea. What is this about filling out forms? I know, my friend, but I was going before Brexit. Now, if you want to go to UK, it's not paying the lottery. If you fill out your ESTA form, you may be lucky to enter the country.
And what happens if I don't like it?
Then you may enjoy the beautiful beaches of any other European Union country.
Oh yes, there are there. Closing the door of the European Union remain at very practice when you can go from country to country with no problems, no form, no more than checks, no drama. Well, unless you forget your phone charger.
Exactly. That's why I love being European. We can travel from France, Italy, Spain, Germany without having been anywhere.
See, we're still at the party. No forms, no drama. If the UK wants to say, oh, we go out of Europe to enjoy. But if you wish to visit the UK, please don't forget your visa form.
So, friends, remember, while the European Union remains a space of freedom and movement, Our theory related to decided to make things a bit more attractive. Fill out your forms, say a little bit prayer, and maybe they will let you in.
Thank you.
Now we would like to tell you some facts and how it works on European.
The first flag was innovation and distillation. The EU invested digital funds to stay competitive global programs like Horizon Europe support science and technology research across Europe.
The next one is protection of human rights and democracy. The EU is committed to protecting human rights and democracy both in Europe and around the world. It creates a space where these values are respected and defended.
The third one is security and defense. The European Union works to keep its citizens safe from external threats. It collaborates with organizations like the OTAN, especially in response to conflicts in regions such as inequality.
The fourth is the economic world and single market. The European Union allows free trade and movement of goods, services, capital, and people. This helps create economic prosperity and make the European the largest single market in the world.
Then we have sustainability in climate action. The EU leads the fight against climate change. It has set goals to reduce carbon emissions and become the first carbon neutral continent by 2050. The humanitarian aid and the global development, the EU is the pillar of humanitarian aid, helping reduce poverty and supporting better education and sustainability for countries.
Migration management and safety reporting. The European Union has a common approach to manage migration and objectives for it also works with other countries to address the root causes of forced migration.
And finally, we have global influence and diplomacy. The EU has strong diplomatic and economic influence worldwide. It represents its member countries in global discussions, promotes cooperation, and defends its values and interests.
We would also love to talk about our experiences with the European Union. Personally, I have been in touch with it through the web program, which is basically organizations in which the European Union people like us take to talk and find solutions to problems in our continent. I personally got through it because my teacher proposed it to me. Somehow I made it to my nationals, which were a blast with my dear Dalle. And now I get to go to the international station in any country in Europe. To me, the way we community is really special. Everyone is really supportive of fun, but also hardworking. We don't really care about the topics we discuss, but we also care about our well-being and our professions. I keep amazing memories with my past session with people from all over Europe, literally any country you can imagine. But there are also many ways to meet European youth.
One of the other ways are exchanges. One of the many advantages we have from being in the EU is the freedom we have to travel between countries, and that supports an opportunity to get to know other cultures. That's why the Eramsusdays programs exist, to enhance education, formation, and support for the youth. In our school, we can choose up to 4 destinations: France, Italy, Sheffield, and Germany. Our program is based on students' exchange, where we have the opportunity to meet foreign students, learn about them, and spend a whole week with them in our respective homes.
I was, for example, in France. It was an innovative experience. I met so many people and I built talk with my French girl. I think everyone should try to go to an exchange and do that Erasmus because it's so good experience.
I went to Germany and I saw a very new culture, a very new country, and it was I like to say the experience for me. I like I would also have the opportunity to take Erasmus project.
We went to Italy, and that was an incredible experience. We made a lot of friends, and we visited new places like Milan.
Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. That was super cool. Yeah. That was really, really good. And your English is just super. Yes, at the beginning I got some difficult to hear you, but at the end, yes, I can. I understand everything that you said. So thank you so much for your experience. You're sharing your experience about Europe. Do you have a word to express to say? I mean, there's something referred to Europe. Yes, it's like, I don't know.
Friendship. Yeah.
Is it friendship? Is it?
Yes.
Alrighty, yes. So thank you so much. And have you? I saw that you plan also other activities of the Erasmus days. I saw on pictures on Instagram. So did you share also with your colleagues at school?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a super week of Erasmus. So enjoy your Erasmus days. Share experience with your colleagues and keep traveling around Europe. That is so cool and it's so good for us. Yeah.
Thank you.
You. Bye.
Bye Beatrice.
Alla prossima. Ciao. Bye.
Have a nice day.
Okay, so this was the class from Spain, from Palma de Mallorca. I don't know if you can hear them properly, but it was really, really nice presentation of what they've done during this time in around Europe, about their experience in Italy, in Germany, in France, and how much is important Europe for them and for the learning activity. Let's go on. And now I see that it's online also the Median College from Berlin. Let's see. Hello.
Hello,
Morning.
Beatrice. Can you see us? Hello.
Hello.
Here we
Yes.
are.
Yes, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So, how is it in Berlin?
Really good. Cold. It's really cold.
Is it cold? Yeah, here in Italy it's keep raining.
Oh, okay.
So, together we are here for the Erasmus Days this week, totally for the Erasmus. So, I would like to start with some of you, like if they want to share where they have been in Erasmus and what they do.
What kind of experience do you have? What do you want to tell? No? Ihr habt gesagt, ihr seid neu, ihr werdet aber im Januar.
Well, I haven't been on Erasmus yet, but we're going to visit you guys in January. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh yes,
So
yeah.
one group of ours will go to Trento in January, and Trento students will come to us, and so we will have a project together for 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is super good. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
And
it is.
We're going to go to Italy with our illustration class, but we don't know where exactly and when exactly.
All right.
But we planned this already.
They hope so.
And did you have the chance to travel abroad?
Yeah, I did Erasmus last year in Portugal.
Uh-huh.
I was there for 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
And now maybe I will come back to Italy. I mean,
And in Portugal, did you do like a trainship or did you attend a class at school?
no, I did an internship because for our study we have to do 6 months of internship, and then
Yeah.
I decided to do it in Portugal, or anyway like abroad, and then they got me. Yeah.
Yeah, there was some at the beginning. Did you have some? Did you imagine something related to your trainship, or did you go there and just go through the Portugal cultures and stuff?
Yes, it was like this because it's really different than here. Like, well, I'm Italian, so I mean I'm Mediterranean as well. I can deal with some stuff, but for sure, like there was some little culture, still Europe, but yeah, I had no idea. Like I didn't know Portugal as well, and working hours and the culture, the way of the mindset was different.
Yes.
Mindset. Very problematic. What about you?
So,
We have been on Cyprus.
Whoa.
Half a year ago. And it was really exciting, but it was also a little bit shocking to see different schools, because other people are like they have different education in the lower classes we saw, and the system of school was a little bit different.
all right. Yeah.
Way more people in one school, and more younger people with older people, and it's not this like this separated to each other like this in Germany. But it was really, quite interesting still.
And I was talking because on Tuesday we have on Wednesday we did the same live broadcast but with some of our schools, and some of the girls, they were like in Czech Republic, and they were telling me that also like the hours of the school, the timetable of the schools are different, also the way they do like the teaching. How was it in Cyprus?
Also, yeah, same. Everything was different. The teaching harsh.
And they had school to like
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, and then they finished, and they had free time. And it's really long breaks as well. It's good.
Yeah.
It's like long breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, but for us even better. So we had a little more free time to see the island.
Yes, and did you get the chance to talk to work with other students, maybe in some projects?
Yes, we had a project to
Stop motion.
the stop motion project. We had to do a little film. We had some. Wie waren die Vorgaben? Kann ich gar nicht mehr leisten.
Was war denn das Thema? Weiß ich auch nicht mehr.
Yeah, some little, wie sagt man denn, meine Aufgaben?
Some little tasks.
Some little tasks, some things we had to watch out for, but it was still a really free exercise, and we had a lot of fun with the students. And even if they were a little bit younger, it was still a nice experience to tell them and teach them a little bit of our German culture.
And our students, because they are a little bit older than the students in Cyprus, and they had the experience of making stop-motion films, so they showed them the program and they worked together, and so it was learning by doing.
Yeah, it was a good experience to sharing practice skills together. Yeah. And is there someone else that took part in the Erasmus program?
We did. We went to the Netherlands for 10 days. It was like more of a class trip, kind of. But it was also like under like the Erasmus. It was under the
Erasmus theme. Like we had a partner school that we were with. So
but they've been partners for a while. It was very interesting because the school, we went to like a city called Anche, and it's a really, really big school. Like it's an art school like you imagine from the movies. Like they have everything from hip hop to jazz to podcasts and radio stations.
Wow.
And the school was insanely big. It was pretty cool because they even have like, if you want to be like a hairdresser, like hairdress salons to like learn hairdressing.
Literally like everything.
Everything that is like related to like creativity was in that school. So.
And also,
was it a private school?
I think so. It's a
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Because in the Netherlands, there are schools which are really, really big. So they have sometimes 15,000 students, which which attend only this one school. So it's a big center there in Arnhem, and all different subjects.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, like our trip was very like around drawing, sketching. We did that a lot, like on the train or very.
Yeah. We had like a sketchbook to fill, and we visited like, what was it, 4 different cities. Like the first weekend we stayed in Dalle, and then we went to some of us went to like to the beach, like we went for a swim, and some of us like went to Rotterdam, and then we went to Arnhem, Amsterdam.
So it's like a really cool opportunity. We had like a good time. Also with the students there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also had a project with them. It was around
the water.
Yeah. Had to do with like water pollution and stuff like that.
All right. Yeah. And before starting, a new travel or a new Erasmus, how do you feel? Like, do you feel something? Maybe I don't know how it could be. I don't know how it could get. Or do you feel like confident? Let's go to this and do these activities, do this Erasmus.
Confident,
very confident. We're going next month. We're going to Turkey to Istanbul. So. We're very excited for that.
So another project. So
yeah.
We can ask our 3 students which will go for the first time in January. So what they expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we expecting? I think it's mixed feelings for all of us. We're all very excited about traveling, especially in like the class context.
Yes.
But I think communication is a question. So I mean, we all speak pretty good English, but Italian is also cool. So I think everyone's excited, but completely confident. I don't know.
I'm really
No.
curious to see what you guys are teaching, like you're teaching like the topics that you have, like everything, how it compares to our topics and what we learn here.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yes, and
We have Gaia with us, the girl who stayed in Portugal, because she is Italian and she will help us in difficult
yeah. Yes, for sure. She will be in charge to to translate all your questions or your or your dubs. So for those who already have traveled, already have Erasmus, do you have any tips for your colleagues?
I don't know. Just stay open-minded. Yeah, I don't know, maybe respect. I don't know, it sounds stupid saying respect the culture, but like kind of, yeah, it goes with the same of like go into the project open-minded. That's it.
Yes,
Anything else?
and
Tips and tricks.
I mean, like in preparation, we kind of like discussed like the basics of like the language, for example, like basic phrases you can use, or I don't know, to order something to drink, or say that you don't speak the language, stuff like that was very helpful, I think.
yeah.
Some little phrases, some
Yeah.
short, everyday phrases which are useful.
And also like talk about what kind of food to expect there, and also in regards to people like vegan or something. That was like good preparation.
Yes.
We all know.
Because when we go to Italy, we will enjoy the food.
Yes, one of the main fear from
restaurants here in Berlin, so
yes, one of
pizza.
yes, one of the answer that I received from the Italian student is always like the food. I'm fear for the food. I don't know what to find in another city, in another town, in another country. So it's the food. It's one of our big, thought thing in our mind. And do you have some like short story or short moments that from your experience, from your Erasmus experience, that you would like to share? Maybe some curious, I don't know, something that happened that was fun, or something that really like cultural and shocking, or something that you appreciated a lot of your experience.
Yeah, there were 2 or 3 moments on Cyprus. One moment I remember really good was that there were a lot of swastikas in the toilet, and they have not really much in wie heißt es? Sensibilisiert.
Yeah.
Sensibilized with all the history background of Germany, and they just wrote some signs or something because they didn't really realize what it means to us Germans. And there was a moment that were really good, but there were a lot of really good moments, way more than bad moments. I could tell 2-hour stories, but it's going to be
Others?
Well, maybe it wasn't anything like too special, but like especially in Delft, like which is a kind of small city. Everything is very like open, and the windows are always open and huge. And every time you like walk by, you could like literally see the whole flat. And like people would like wave at you and be like, hello, or I don't know, like one of our teachers, somebody even like spoke to her. And it's like, it wasn't like a big culture shock, but like I feel like in Germany, a lot of people are like very like not closed off, like kind of reserved. So it was so, I don't know, like to like just like walk through a street and could like be able to like see everyone just living their life. It's different.
Yeah. And when we stayed in Lisbon, there was a little, is that not legal?
Encounter.
Yes, well, with a seller in a souvenir shop, and we've done a walk through the city, and the students entered soon the first souvenir shop they saw, and looked what they can buy and what they have there. And so we were a group of maybe 8 people or something like that. And afterwards, she asked me, "Oh, are these all your children?" And I said, "Oh no, I'm the teacher. They are my students. They are my students, and we are here for an Erasmus trip in a partner school in Lisbon and so on." And he asked, "What did they pay for it? For the trip?" And I said, "Oh, it was nothing. The European Union paid it." And he said, "Wow, that's great. If I would be young, I would do that too." So it was very to talk to him.
Yeah. Yes, it's a super good opportunity traveling with Erasmus. I did it. I still would like to do it. So some other experiences maybe, or just some story? Yeah. It's good if you would like to express, I mean, with a word, the Erasmus. What would it be?
Opportunity.
Good one. Yeah, good one.
I think this is,
Yeah.
you can see like where you would like to work maybe in the future, what's a nice country to live in, where you feel safe. And I think this is just a really good opportunity to see if you want to go outside of Germany one day, you can see where you want to go. Yeah, I think this is just nice to see. And if it costs nothing, like why not? It's always a really, really good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just one more question. Did you feel some changing in your personal life, in your school life or job life after your experience?
Yeah, sure. I think it's also really nice to meet different people who also do the same things as you or are creative. I thought that was really inspiring, seeing the projects they work on what they do. I mean, you talk about it, you share. Yeah, I think it was inspiring.
And the language spirit or the friendship you had after
just 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was really sad to not see some people again. Yes. And of course for me, especially, I realized that it's good to learn a lot for school, that they can have this opportunity to have all this freedom.
Yeah.
I think it's changed my mind a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, some made really friends and stayed in contact afterwards. So it's a really good opportunity for this too. Yeah. What else?
Yeah.
Most of the students said it was really inspiring to be abroad, to get all these different cultures to know, and that they learned a lot of the other cultures. So it was really important for them.
Yeah, at the same time you learn a lot about the culture where you live in.
That's true.
Because you can see it from the outside, and then it gives you the opportunity to see, okay, did I like it, I don't. Where, as you said, that's true. I want to live abroad or not. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I think it was one of the most beautiful things about the Erasmus is the networking and get in touch with other cultures, knowing other cultures, knowing other people that maybe, and we discovered that we got the same value, the same ideas, even if we live like kilometers abroad. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your experience, and good luck to the one that will travel. Good luck with all your studies, and thanks again for sharing your time with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
It was nice. Okay.
Nice to talk with you.
Yeah. It was nice to meet you.
Yes.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. So this was Media and College graphic communication and illustration schools, but also a stylist. They got the style sectors where they create clothes, and also they start from the creation of the picture, the images, and then they create also the clothes for like different things. And before going to France with Alfmed, I will take a short break and then I will come back to you. Thank you. See you soon. I will join soon, I hope. I will share with you some of the greetings that we received for this live broadcast from Germany. So there you go.
From Austria, Finland, Germany, and I spoke so much English during the project.
I'm Fabian, we're from Austria, Finland, Germany, and we have Italian friends now.
I'm Yasin from Austria, Finland, Germany, and I enjoyed the time with my Italian friends.
Hi, I'm Mark.
Hi, I am Marlon from Austria, Finland, Germany.
And we had a lot of fun doing the project.
Hi, I'm Yusuf from Germany in Austria, and I learned a lot with the Italian students in Germany.
Collaborate with them. It's a school in Germany where we collaborate with our Canossa Institute from Treviso, and where we do like this mobility of group mobility of a week, where they go like medium school students, and it's good to see how also even if they are a bit younger than the other students that go abroad with our program, how they connect, how they interact with them. A lot of them they are still in contact with the German students. Also from Germany, we have many contact with the students that we are really happy to have this network, maybe this meeting, and also because for some of the students was the first time traveling abroad alone. Because there is always the teachers and also some parents, but also taking, traveling by flight or maybe going in another country without your parents, without your family, without your in your comfy zone, living your comfy zone. Maybe it's one of the things that they let you change also. If you're a student, maybe if you're always living in your little place and you never seen outside. I still waiting for our French partner. I don't know where they are, but later on we will connect with Malta. And meanwhile, I will share with you another video that this time we receive it from our school, one of our Canossian school. At the moment they are in France. The school is from Rovato, near Brescia, and they are like young students, and they are living in France for a week in an exchange. I will share it with you another video.
Bonjour, siamo qui a Brest perché ci stiamo divertendo tantissimo e siamo in una scuola, la scuola dove stanno, soprattutto dove fanno e studiano. Ci stiamo divertendo molto. Oggi abbiamo fatto tre dei nostri compagni, compreso me, Gian e Franco. Abbiamo fatto kayak e
ho fatto inglese e ho guardato teatro.
Non vediamo l'ora di fare un'altra esperienza.
Hello, my name is No. Hello, mon nom est Noé. Je travaille au collège Sergent Lacroix. Hello, my name is Alessandro. Ciao, il mio nome è Alessandro Venturi. Qui a Brest, sono in Erasmus a Brest insieme ai miei compagni di scuola.
Ciao, sono Marta Gasparini. Sono qui a Brest per l'Erasmus con alcuni miei compagni di classe della A, ma ci sono anche alcuni della B. La nostra scuola è College, studenti, College. Ciao.
Ciao, io sono Viola e anche io sono qua in Erasmus a Brest. Mi sto trovando molto bene sia con la scuola che con la famiglia e consiglio questo tipo di esperienza.
Ciao, mi chiamo Denise e sono in Erasmus qui a Brest. Mi piace un sacco questo Erasmus, dovrebbero farlo tutti e basta, ve lo consiglio. Bye!
Okay, so this was a short video from our Canossian schools in Brest. Most of them, they were just saying that they are really happy from the experience. Some of them, they did kayak. Some others, they took part in theater and English lessons, and they can't wait to do it again. And also some of the girls, they were saying that is a really good experience. They will do it again, and if you have the chance, like, took it and enjoy the Erasmus. So our partner is from France is not linking, is not in connecting. So we will wait for other like 10 minutes, and then we will go to Malta, where our partner Easy Job will wait for us, and where we will talk about our cooperations, our collaborations since years and from years, and also what they do as in Malta for the Erasmus. But I can see that are connected, are in the live broadcast. Rita and Alessandra from Easy Job. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Hello. It's a pleasure. Hello.
How are you doing?
Yes, good. Yes, we just talked with some students from Berlin, from Germany, and before from Spain. So we are travel virtually around Europe. Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
so, how is it the weather over there? here is just raining.
Oh, well, it's windy today actually, but it's not raining, but tomorrow it might.
Yeah, yes, here also all the weekend. The weekend will be like a disaster, but we will keep going on, and hopefully this is autumn. So, and let's start with a brief presentation of you, what you do, and what is it is job.
Okay, so first maybe I present us a little bit. So you can see I'm here together with my colleague Alessandra. She's Senior Internship Coordinator at EasyJobBridge, and I'm a Business Development Manager. My name is Rita. So we are representing today EasyJobBridge. It's an intermediate company for work placements in Malta. So our main focus is providing internships for the students. Usually these are Erasmus students, but we offer more services as well. English courses together with also tailor-made programs for them, which we actually had few with your organization as well. We had 3 groups of 15 students for 2 weeks, and we tailor-made program for them, which had general English courses for part days, and then we had different workshops for them, which aim was to develop the soft skills. And we had very good results, and we're hoping to have these students again in the future. We also work on strategic partnerships, K2 projects with different partners all over EU. And so yeah, we are busy, and we are happy always to meet clients, to host students, and work in this international environment and contribute to the mobilities in Europe and even outside.
Yes. And we collaborate a lot together. We on Wednesday we did the live broadcast with our schools, with our Canossian schools, and there were also some of the students that have been in Malta, and they were so happy because also regarding the trainship, some of them they were like in communication, in graphic design also.
Yeah.
But also one of the things that's happened in Malta that the students live in the apartments, they create relationship, and these things I think is one of the most cool things that we do. It's like creating this network of students.
Yes, indeed, because internships is just part of all this experience. It's a very important part, but I wouldn't even know if it's the biggest because this experience, it gives a lot of other benefits to the students. It boosts their independence. They learn how the work ethic is at the placements. They learn how to co-live with other students in the same apartment, how to be independent, how to cook together, buy groceries together, and just, being exposed to different cultures, different mentalities, and having hopefully their minds open wider after this, because for many students we have this experience. This and in general experience of even taking a flight is the first one in their lives. So it's I think it makes a very big impact for them, especially in this age, because most of them are still in early 20s or even less than 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
So these experiences are one of the first ones and definitely very important ones.
Yes, and if I can add something, I would say that Malta is the right place because Malta is very, very international. So what I usually say to my students is that it's unbelievable that, because Malta is a very small country, but in such a small country you can literally meet people from all around the world. It's incredibly international. So apart from the other students that they can meet at work or in the apartments that come from other countries as well. So, but also going around, just, you can meet people from different countries, and it's very beautiful to see how they develop relationships and how they open up with other people. It's very rewarding as well. Sometimes we have some student of ours, several students of ours, I would say already, they come here for an internship and then they come back because they are offered a contract, and so they move to Malta and they live for a period in Malta. Some others meet the love of their life, so they come back to Malta because they find the fiancé. And it's very, I think that everyone working with students can understand this. One of the most rewarding feelings is when you see that they grew up. They arrive a certain way and they live, that they are always the same, of course, but you can feel that they got more secure. You can feel it. We had one case which was very, very symbolic, let's say, and that I mentioned also. It was one of your students, actually. He came here for Erasmus Plus as a graphic designer, and stayed here 3 months. And when I had interviewed him, because usually as internship coordinators, when we receive the CV, especially when there are students staying for a longer period, we interview them just to get to know a little bit more of them, asking which are the expectations. Usually I started the interview asking, if you imagine your internship experience in Malta, how would you describe it? Because it's important also to know what they expect, which are their goals, etc., etc. So I interviewed him online. Then he came here to Malta, as we usually do. We receive him at our office, because when the students come, we have a welcome meeting at our office, and then we take the students, we accompany the students to meet their host company. So we introduce to the mentors, etc., etc. And when during the online interview as well, when he arrived, it was clearly a very, very polite, nice, smart guy from the beginning, but he was extremely shy. You could feel that for him it was difficult. He was making an effort to speak, And so he started his internship. Also, the host company wrote me an email saying we are very happy with him. He is very serious, he's very dedicated, motivated, etc. So I was happy, of course, because. But I went to the host company after 1 month. He had started 1 month and a half, something like this. I went to the host company because I had another student that was starting an internship, and I barely recognized me, because I saw one guy sitting in a corner and he was starting waving me like this. And I said, no, I cannot believe it. It changed completely. Even the hair color and the haircut had changed. So he said, come here, so nice to see. He introduced me to his colleagues. It was unbelievable.
No way.
And he was, he became a man, from a boy to a man in 1 month and a half. And it was very, very nice. It was happy. He said, I'm so sorry to leave. Unfortunately, and he made friends as well, sharing the apartment with his flatmates. But it was one symbolic example of how important is making these experiences, And we have several students that, as I told you, they come here at the beginning, they are very shy or they are nervous, because of course, especially when they are even more when they are very young, when they are students still in the high school. It's the first time that they travel without their family. So, they are here, they are nervous, it's everything new. The language is different, of course. And also, one thing is the school environment, another thing is the working environment, of course. Even though, all our mentors at those companies are very used to have interns, so they know they are people who they know that the interns are coming here to learn, and they are very happy to teach. Otherwise, they wouldn't accept interns, of course. But anyway, working environment is different. So you see that they arrive, they are very, very nervous before they had the meeting with the company. And then it's usually so that they are like, oh my God. When they have the meeting, they relax. And they say, but they are nice. Yes, of course, they are nice. So, and you feel that usually you feel the difference from when they start to when they leave. Most of them, they say, we would like to come back. We are sorry that we are leaving. So this is, we do our best to find the best match of the company with the student, of course, considering their expectations, their CV, the duration of the internship, etc., etc. There are many factors, that you need to put together a little bit. So for us, it's nice. This is the best part that they appreciate. They also have fun because Malta is a place to have fun as well. So it's entertainment. You can find whatever you wish. So I think that probably the best part of our job is this one, that you see people changing during the experience.
Yes, I got this interview with one of the girls from our vet center in Fidenza that came for hairdressers and also like makeup traineeship. And she was really happy, and she got also a request from their trainer to go back and work for them the next summer. So she was thinking about, because she was like, yes, I could go because I still don't know what to do, so maybe another period in Malta could help.
Exactly, why not? There are students that come here and they stay, for example, 1 year, 6 months or 1 year, they work here, and then they decided. We have some former students of ours who decided to stay at home. So now they work with an indefinite contract, and some of them now became our mentors for our interns now, because after some years of working for the same company, we are in touch with them and they receive the interns, and so it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Very good.
Yes, and they would be more motivated to host interns after being interns themselves and understanding what it means, so they can contribute even more.
Yes, they feel it in the first person, so they know how it is. So it's easier. And what is the main challenge of your work, of your job?
Of mine? I would say the main challenge is sometimes is exactly what I mentioned you before. Setting up the right expectations with the students. And that's why when I meet them, when I interview them, because not always I interview them as I specified to you, because when they stay for short period, maybe I don't interview them. This is why I always start asking, which are your expectations? Because, of course, you have, as I mentioned, you have experience, especially with the younger students. You have only experience at school. So you think that everything is going to work more or less as it works in the school, while it's not. So sometimes, you stay for a short period. So, of course, what I try to explain them, if you are staying for a short period, you can think that you are going to learn such a completely new skill. But for sure, you are improving especially some of your soft skills, which is the most important part, as we mentioned before. The most important part of the experience, leaving your comfort zone, going to live independently, having to adjust to a new lifestyle, because that's why also we usually do a pre-departure meeting with our groups, because we like to explain them a little bit more how things work here in Malta, how things work in the host companies, in the apartments, So this is probably the most challenging part, because sometimes you realize that students have very kind unrealistic expectations, so you have to say, look, but this works this way, this and this, and you don't want them to be disappointed. So it's important. That's why I always insist, let's have pre-departure meetings, etc., because it's important that they are happy, and to have them happy and to have them learning and taking the most from the experience, they need to know how it's going to work. So it is.
Yeah, I would agree with Alessandra for sure about the expectations, and sometimes we need to manage them, and just also what comes hand in hand with expectations for the students arriving to Malta, can be any other country, and expecting everything to be the same as it is in their country, So obviously it is not, and this is something we also try to prepare them for before, or together with our partners as well, because that's why you go to another country, to experience different things, not to have the same food,
exactly.
The same environment. So yeah, this is something that we give importance to as well, and try to prepare them for.
Yes, I do remember our meeting, like pre-meeting before they are coming, and then also when they arrived, just to give them, a view of what is it.
Yeah.
So, just last question: what word would you use to describe Erasmus? Because of we are in the Eramsusdays week, so maybe a word or a sentence that describes for you the Erasmus.
I have one, which I would like to
go first.
Growth. They are growing up with the Erasmus project as a person, as a professional. So for sure I would select the growth.
Yeah, it's very good. I would add to this maybe unity, uniting people from different places, inclusiveness as well.
Yes, it's so important during this hard time here in around the world. So I think this Erasmus thing is super important, to exchange ideas, but also, get in touch with people that maybe they're kilometers away, but we share the same ideas, or maybe we share the same feeling, even if we are so different. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, so I thank you so much for your interviews, for your time here in a live broadcast for the Eramsusdays, and for sure we will be in touch for the next mobilities, next trainship. So thank you so much. Have a good Eramsusdays and lots of work, but it's always so good.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was very nice to join you today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we keep in touch.
Good invitation.
Keep in touch.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. How are you?
Everything is fine. How about you?
Very well. Sorry for the delay.
No problem at all. Yeah, we were just chatting around the weather, that here is so bad.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect here. Very good.
Okay, so to start our brief interview, I will to ask you what you do and what's like the main goal of your association, of your job.
Okay. Do you prefer to speak English, Italian?
Oh, let's go keep in English. So it is like
No problem. So, as you can understand or you can see, I am Italian originally, and I come from Venice, and it's almost 25 years that I am in Ireland. And my specialization is to help the people to develop their skills by experience, work and life experience. So in other words, my work is to help the people to develop some skills necessary and suitable for the work environment. Okay. Majority of technically talking, the companies, they are looking for people with the 5 main skills. First, good level of English. I'm talking generally talking, internationally talking. Okay.
Yeah.
So English is the one of the priority, because the English language is the common language, okay, around the world, not only for tourism, not only for personal cultural knowledge, but also for working around the world, not only in Italy, but around the world. So mainly the company around the world, they're looking for English, experience, professionality, international culture, and personal maturity. So English is absolutely necessary if you want to work anywhere practically around the world. Experience is necessary because after your education, you need to know how to work in a company. You don't need to be technically talking specialized perfectly, but you need to have experience. So English, experience, professionality. Professionality is another point very important. Professionality is related to the behavior of the people within a company, inside a company. So in other words, you need to be professionally talking, you need to be correct, punctual, serious, and so on. I mean, there are different aspects. Technically, the name is professional ethics. And so professionality is part of the program. It's part of the skills required by the company. So if you go to school, you don't learn to be professional, but professional person, but you can acquire professionality by work experience. When you see other people working, when you are inside a company. So English, experience, professionality, international culture. International culture means, and this is one of the investment of European Union in terms of European mobility or international mobility. International culture doesn't mean that you need to know exactly everything about Australia, South Africa, I don't know, Nigeria, United States, and so on. It's not culture in terms of knowledge of history, geography, political, and so on. International culture is to open your mind, okay, to work in the environment, in a professional environment, to work with people from other countries. So in other words, international mobility means that people from each country can go in another country to work, okay? So international culture means to have your open mind to work with people from another country. So it means to respect the other people, to respect the other culture, to respect the other religions. And so by an experience abroad, you learn how to approach with other people, how to approach with other culture. It doesn't mean to cancel or to delete your culture, but it means to valorize your culture within another environment, but in the same time you respect the other culture, habits, and so on, customs. You understand? So English, experience, professionality, international culture, and maturity. What does it mean, maturity? By individual people coming to Ireland, okay, they are not children, okay? Minimum, usually the candidates coming to Ireland, they are minimum 16 until 50, 55, 60. So in other words, maturity, it means to learn how to be independent, okay? Independent, practically to take responsibility, to be involved in a project. It means that we teach or we train the students or the people to be independent in order not only personally talking, okay, to live in a house, in a family, in an apartment. This is not, but maturity means to be able to take responsibility of the commitments that you have with a company, with a family, with a social life. So maturity, why? Because you can find job in Italy, okay? You can find job anywhere. But if you go abroad, you need to be independent and you need to be responsible of your engagement or your commitments with people, with activities and so on. So summarizing the situation, we have an agency specializing in developing professionally the profile of the people in order for them to be suitable for the labor market once they finish their educational path and so on. Okay, we receive roughly 120, 150 people every month from all Europe. To be honest, mainly during the summer there are many Italians, coming. And we work very hard because we are very busy. That's it.
Yes, I can imagine. We worked together for a group last summer, if I'm not wrong, with some of our students. They came up and I talked to them on Monday because we got this kind of Erasmus day all along. So they were so happy. They were like, you can see them a little bit grow after an experience like this that maybe could be short, but they get change.
That's true. And on the basis people, the candidates, okay, if they are very young, we prefer 2-3 weeks. When they are 18, better 4-6 weeks. When they are 20, 22. I mean, on the basis of the age, educational level, experience, so on, we have different programs. And so if they are very young, better to start with small steps, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then step by step, when they grow, better to provide them, longer project, more, professional project. Yeah. Because, for example, when we receive people here, 2022, they stay in Ireland 3 months, or 4 months, because they start to be mature, independent, and also in terms of education or experience, they are more suitable to work in specific projects. And so, young, that's okay. Knowledge, but if you grow, if you come to Ireland when you are more mature, you have the opportunity to work in specific projects, specialized projects.
So just one more question, then we have to change and then we go to Netherlands. And what does it mean for you, like if you have a word or a sentence that explain like the Erasmus? Well, how do you express?
How can I say? I tell you, Erasmus is a good opportunity to develop a professional profile suitable for modern company, because the economy is not anymore local, the economy is international. So honestly talking, you can find a job, if you're lucky, you can find a job 100 meters from where you live. But if you have the opportunity to find a better job, better salary, better opportunities, you are ready to go. So Erasmus is really a good opportunity to update your profile for the modern labor market.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for sharing all your experiences in Erasmus. And we will, of course, chat again and collaborate again in the future.
Absolutely.
Of course.
We are ready. Okay. Thank you very
so much.
Thank
All
you.
the best. Bye bye now.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Okay. Hello, Ron.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we were in Ireland. Now we just arrived to you. So, how are you? How is it going?
Yeah, I'm fine. I signed in for in a half an hour school break. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was interesting. So I thought, why not? Let's join. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we are like live broadcasting for this week for the Erasmus days. So we will chat a bit about further what you do over there, and then later about our cooperation. That it's a long cooperation. Yeah.
All right. Well, my experiences with Erasmus are two ways. Going two ways. I was invited by a school, Enac in Fidenza, for. I always say last year, but I think it's 2 summers back. For 1 week, educating the teachers over there in the small school. With personal development, they can use also with their students. It's a very easy method. I gave a workshop in Holland for some of colleagues of ENAC, and well, they're talking about it in Italy, and they said we have to invite him.
Yes.
So that was my first experience. It was very nice. We developed a nice friendship over there with some colleagues. But it was also very interesting, and the interesting part is that part of education of personal development, it was exactly the same wherever you go in Europe. So it's about making contact. It's about knowing when you have an open mind and an open attitude. But what happens to you when you're closed? Yes. When it's not going well. Do you recognize that? Are you able to get out it yourself, and what tools are there? So it was very nice to do it with the colleagues. They're still using it. One of the colleagues just asked me the other day to send them some materials. So that's one. And the next thing, also with a school from ENAC, from Legnano.
Legnano, yes.
Legnano, next to Milan. They are coming in 1 month, half November.
Yeah.
An exchange program with 14 students. And yeah, we're preparing it, looking forward to it. The Dutch students, they are not scared, but looking forward to it. But it's also, we have to do everything in English, and we're talking about it. Just what the other gentleman said. The world is getting bigger, and it's getting bigger on their phones, and now it's getting bigger in real life. And these exchange programs are so valuable to learn their English, but to also know other cultures, to expand their vision of work and different cultures. So we're looking very forward to it. And in next year, April, we are returning the favor and visiting Milan and Hanno. So that's about my experience with Erasmus, and especially ENAC.
Yes, I was talking with some of the students from Legnano on Wednesday, because we did the same thing but with our connection schools, and they were excited to come, but they got also some I don't know how it's going to be the English over there, how can I communicate? And then when we will see that when they are together, they get talking, maybe with some help from the translation, but they will get it. It's one of the things that we see when we find different group from Netherlands, from Italy, and they work together maybe for a goal or for a project.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little bit scary. I mean, there is maybe a language barrier, but nowadays with Google Translate and there's so many tools to use. My experience is Italians getting better in English. So a lot of Italians speak better English than, for example, 20 years or 10 years ago. So. It's normal. That's a little bit scary, but I hope they are excited, and we wanted to make them feel comfortable as soon as possible. So looking forward. Yeah.
So what do you think it's one of the main challenges, I mean, in this field to organize an Erasmus exchange, or maybe also you go as an expert in a different town, in different schools? What do you think?
I think both are challenges. Exchange programs with students often colleagues think that's a school trip, easy school trip, but it's more than that. And I think Erasmus proves that it has to be a program underneath it. Otherwise, it's not valuable enough. So I think that's important, but that's also the big challenge to organize it. It's not for everyone and not for every colleague, but we have international colleagues of international development, and they can help a lot. To exchange as a professional maybe is even more interesting. Not only for my personal profit, but I think we have so much knowledge and also so much to exchange, and it's very inspiring to hear it from somebody else, and sometimes even from another country, and to hear that the same things that happen here happen over there. And and it's nice. It's nice to make that contact, and I think it's for many years. It's not only for the week you were, but those contacts are there to stay, and you develop a network of professionals that can provide a lot of nice things for each other.
Yes, I think it's one of the beautiful things of Erasmus is also like sharing experience and then create a network. And also see, as you were saying, that something that we do like in Italy, then we can replicate, and maybe we can also add something from the Netherlands or from Ireland, from France, from Germany.
And the other way around. It's we learn a lot from visiting Italy, and the dedication the colleagues that I met have for their students. I mean, it was amazing, really. I don't find that in my school so much as I found it in that school. Yeah, so big compliments to Fidenza, and I think everybody needs a trip like that to get inspired, or getting re-inspired sometimes, and there's more than only your own school and your own country.
And did you get the chance to see also the students maybe coming back from an exchange, or like as you were saying, like preparing for an exchange? Can you feel it like a change or something in their like way to do, or?
Well, the exchange program we have now is from another school. I met some students in Zwolle, because one of the colleagues from Fidenza was in Zwolle for an exchange program with another school.
Oh yeah.
And we decided to meet, and so we had a dinner together with the students. We didn't talk about my method that I gave there, but they're still using it now. So every once in a while there are common questions, and I send them something, and they share experience with me. but it was a nice exchange. But it was more for fun and their questions about Holland and the food. Then it was, and that's also important. Different food, different culture. They'd never been to Holland at that time. So questions.
And so, if you would like to describe Erasmus with a word or a sentence, what would it be?
I would say it's the possibility to connect across borders, without it, I don't think those activities would be there, because it's just too expensive and maybe not interesting for schools. So it's affordable, but also the promotion they have. Now I know about Erasmus and the possibilities and the people you can meet. I mean, only now I see somebody talking and I think, hey, that's interesting. So I think it's the connection. That's the main. The main
it's super,
profits.
It's super good, and also give the possibility to maybe someone that had not the chance to travel abroad to give them and all the program around.
Yeah, actually, that's happening right now with my exchange program that we are doing. Some of the kids say it's affordable. It's absolutely true. Yeah, and nowadays. Finance is a big problem. So even in Holland, there are a lot of families. They have difficulties to how you say finish every month in the plus.
So yes, it's very good that we can we can use this program to travel, to get in touch with other cultures and like free our mind, open our mind.
And also the activities for teachers and personnel from schools to meet. It's more than only exchange programs. So I found you, never let you go.
Yes, it was really very good to chat with you and have the time. Thank you for your time, for sharing your experience, and hopefully we will see you around Europe in other exchange or somewhere in Italy or in Holland. Thank you so much, Ron.
I hope so, Beatrice. Thank you for the invite and have a good one. Bye-bye.
Nice day. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, so from Malta to Ireland to Holland to the Netherlands. Later on in 10 minutes we will chat again with some students from the Sant Josep Obrer school in Spain, as we did at the beginning of this live broadcast. Okay, so hello girls, how is it going in Spain? How are you?
So.
Studying.
Okay, so would you like to share with us some of your experience that you have done here in Italy with our also skills competitions and with the Erasmus experience?
Well, I only did the rete skills experience, and I think it was a really good experience, and I really like to connect with other cultures, and it was a really good project, I think, very prepared. Yeah. What do you think, Jessica?
I really like the experience, and I think it was very interesting.
Yeah.
Can you share with us your experience in France? How long did you stay, and where? Where did you stay?
Okay, we stay in Toulouse, and we stay there
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
And what did you do over there?
Okay, I had been working. I had been working in the hall of the machine. This is a museum, but it's
interactive. It's an interactive museum. Yeah.
It's an interactive museum, and it's like not machinists. It's actors with the machines.
All right, yeah. And before leaving for your Erasmus experience, even in France or in Italy, did you have some expectation?
In that skills, did we?
Yeah.
For the experience.
Yeah. No, I didn't have any no. I didn't know what it was going to be like. I knew that there was a group from Italy and another from the Netherlands, but we didn't know very much what we were going to do. But it was a really good experience. We think it was very prepared, everything, and yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, to be honest, we kept it like a secret. They just had to be there at the right time at the airport, and they knew they were going to work in an international project. But for what concerns the challenges and the tasks that they were going to do, they had no idea, and that was the interesting part. So it was very interesting to see the development throughout the week. They started getting to know each other, and then they started from the very first day to work together, and it was, as a teacher, very nice to see, and as a student, I guess, very nice to enjoy to work.
Yes, also because the group were like created from different different places. So we have students from Italy, from Spain, from Netherlands working together, even if they never meet each other. Before. So how was it? These things also for you that you were there. How was working with different people from different countries, never meet before?
It was very interesting because you could see the different, maybe, I don't know how to explain it.
Like way?
Methods.
Yeah, different methods they had to create a project or to create even a presentation. It was very nice to see how they prepare the presentations or how they create the different projects. They had different methods. I thought that was very, very nice.
Most important thing, do you remember the result?
Yeah, I guess I did it very good because I won the competition. My group won the competition. So.
No, yo fui la última. Reventado hasta el final.
Yeah.
And
so it was very nice.
Yeah.
We had to do like a company, and we had to create different products, I think,
Yes.
And we had to explain what we did during the day, the last 20 minutes, I think. We had to do a presentation of what we did, and that was very nice.
Yeah, the process was very nice, seeing how it developed throughout the week. They had some challenges and tasks. They were explained just before they had to perform them, and so they didn't know where we were heading, except the last maybe couple of days. So they just had to create this brand and this company, brand new to all of them. And it was nice to see how the skills of every school could interconnect, and students were learning from each other. Some of them were more expert in the IT sector, some other in the marketing, and some other maybe had better presentation skills. It was, to be honest, really, really nice and very well organized. I'd like to highlight this. We had to thank you and the school in Verona, and Simona, who did a great job as usual. Simona, for joining me. So congrats, it was amazing, and we're looking forward to repeat the experience, not with you girls,
No.
sorry, in the Netherlands in February, I think it is. We're going to in the Netherlands this year, yes. Yeah. And we're going with other, I guess, 6 or 8 students, and we're going to repeat the experience in February. It's going to be very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have any tips for these students that they have that they will go abroad and maybe appunto getting involved in a skills competition? Do you have any tips?
Yes, I would say be creative and also try to participate a lot. So you can meet the people and give a good project to present or to,
Work very hard.
Yeah,
on the project.
work very hard.
All the team, not just one person. All the team. It's important.
Yeah.
Yes, and for you that you stayed like in France a little bit longer, before leaving Spain, did you have any expectation? Did you have any fear?
Antes de ir a Francia.
No.
No.
No expectation, okay.
No, la verdad es que no.
But how was the experience?
No, it was very good, very interesting, but I don't think it was like, I don't know.
You didn't expect it like it was?
No.
You expected another thing or?
Yes.
You don't know?
Yes. It's a country, not the Erasmus. I didn't like
country.
Right. So,
Yeah. So.
Okay, so
yeah.
No me gusta Francia.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is happened. I mean, in a.
Probably listening to us.
Oh.
Sorry, come again.
Oh no, yes, I was just saying that this has happened also thanks to Erasmus. I mean, if you never travel in a country, you don't know how it could be. So it could be good or it could be not good. Yeah. So even if it was not how you expected or something, maybe you learn something different in any case.
Es que Francia. I prefer Italy. The next time, maybe Italy.
Okay, yeah. She fell in love with Italy when we came to Verona, so I guess that's fully the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway. We had some other students who were happier than Jessica, to be honest.
Yeah.
We sent them to Denmark, Finland, and another girl who came to Verona went to France with her. And the reactions were slightly more positive than yours, but yeah.
It was very good, but the country, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rest of the project, but the country, no. Me gusta Francia. Es que la gente es muy rara.
Yes. I don't know. I couldn't hear properly, but I think I got what you were saying. How do you describe? Erasmus, maybe in a word or in a sentence.
Maybe new, only just a word.
Or communication, I would say also.
Yeah, it's good. Yes, it's one of the things that Erasmus, it's really good for. It's like networking, get in touch with other people and stuff. Do you have any little short story or some anecdote or something like some curious that happens while you were abroad in an Erasmus?
Okay, can you
Yeah.
can you hear us?
Yes, now yes,
Okay.
yeah. Okay,
Perfect.
yep.
Any anecdotes?
The last day in Verona.
What can you say about it?
Okay, all the teams, all of us.
We went to have dinner
Yes.
with all the students. Yeah,
Yeah.
All
all of us. Yes.
all
And
and
And I don't know.
it
It was very nice.
Yes.
We could meet people more personally.
Yes.
Yes.
it was a kind of after work ambience to
Yes.
yeah, to say the least. Yeah, after a hard week of work,
Yeah.
they could spend some time together, and it was nice seeing them having fun. So you'll keep the secret, right? No anecdotes.
No.
No. Okay. Yes,
Okay.
it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's good also this that after you work together, after maybe you create something together, later on, if you go somewhere and explore the city, also it's like more. Sometimes it's more like it's a way more interesting to meet the people.
Yeah, one day I think after class we went to do a tour in Verona. The students there, Italian students, show us the different places there. It was very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so, do you think there will be some Erasmus in your life again?
Yes. I don't know. No. Maybe yes.
Maybe in France?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. No.
So are you willing to try
I
this
don't
yourself? Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
Mm-hmm. It's it's a thing that you recommend to other students to do.
Yes. Yes.
And why?
Because you get to meet new people and you can improve your English and your ability to communicate with other people, and I think it's very good for you.
Yes. Yes, and what about you? Will you recommend it to other students?
Wait, we can't see you properly and neither hear you properly. I guess she was asking.
No, sí, sí. Ya. Es que me estoy poniendo un poco nerviosa.
No la
lo recomendaba, ¿no? Sí. I recommend that because it was very interesting and we meet people. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Es que se me ha olvidado lo que iba a decir. Me estoy poniendo muy nerviosa con eso.
It's alright.
It's okay. People from different countries and it was very good. I don't know exactly qué es eso.
Yes, so yes, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you, David, to be here with us and sharing your experience, your Erasmus experience with us in this live broadcast. I can give you later your interview. I will share it with you again. And so thank you so much, and maybe we will meet again around Europe somewhere.
Yes, and thank you, Anne, for sharing your time with us. And to you and all the school, see you in the Netherlands in February.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.
Okay. See you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. All righty. Hello, Hanneke. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you and you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes there's some noise because I'm at the airport right now.
Yes,
so.
exactly. Yeah. The perfect place to be. I mean, we are like traveling virtually, but you will travel for real.
Yeah, but I hope there will be not too much noise now. So let's
Yeah.
hope.
So, can you give us a short presentation of you and what you do in Alfa-college, and then we will talk a bit about our collaboration in different projects. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Hanneke. I'm Hanneke Smit, and I'm responsible for internationalization in Alfa-college, which means that I am responsible for all kinds of projects, for policy, strategy, but I don't do this work by my own. I have a lot of colleagues who support me and also are very active in international activities. And so that's why internationalization is also really implemented in Alfa-college. And Alfa-college is a vet school in the north part of the Netherlands with 3 small cities. I think when you compare it with other European cities, they are called Groningen, Hogeveen and Hardenberg. We are a big school comparing to other schools in Europe. I think we have around 12,000 students and 1,100 members of staff, but we have several locations. So in every location, we have around 1,500 to 1,000 students. We have a lot of educational programs like administration or trade, IT, sports, healthcare, social care. So a lot. Fashion also, of course, we saw it also in Italy.
Yeah.
And we also have students from abroad. They are refugees or immigrants, and we teach them Dutch as a second language. And for Alfa-college, we try to develop the talents of our students. That's very important. And we want to be working in a strong region. And also we want to work on a better world. And that are typical topics. We also subscribe them for our international activities because we see that the world is changing very fast. And therefore we want to learn our students how to deal with that, that they really get several international competences for work and for life. And we think it's also important for our staff members to have international competences because they are the examples for our students. So they also have to develop themselves. And for Alfa-college and also for me and for internationalization, sustainability or digitalization, flexibilization, lifelong development and vitality are very important. And now I said just sustainability, because for us in Alfa-college, sustainability is very important, not only for travel sustainable, but also to be in life and in work sustainable, and also for our partners, because we prefer not to have 50 or 60 partners, but just a good group of several partners. We trust them, they trust us, we have a lot of contact with them, so that's also sustainability. So that's a little bit about me and about Alfa-college and about internationalization.
Yes, and it's cool. We are here talking about Erasmus, this program that give us this opportunity to exchange, to share practices, and also for students like to go abroad, maybe for the first time and so on. So we were just last week together in Estonia for our vet school doing green project. It's regarding sustainable practices that our teacher can learn and then replicate to our students. And this collaboration, how is it going? We will meet again in November.
Yeah. For us, yes, let us start for us as Alfa-college. It's very important to hear about how other partners in other countries live and deal with sustainability. And for me, as a project coordinator, together also with Italy and the other partners, it's also important that it works very well, that you trust each other, because it's a project with countries in the northern part and in the southern part of Europe. And we all have to deal with sustainability, but from our own point of view. So it could be completely different to have sustainability in Spain or in Italy, comparing how it is in Finland or Estonia because of the temperature. So I think it's very important that we learn from each other, and that not only we think, okay, you have to do it this way. No, we have to hear how it is in the other countries and then look what's the best way to be sustainable. And that could be in many different ways.
Yes, as we saw it, we learn also from the experts. You can have the chance to be sustainable even in your daily life, and also then doing it at school and so on. So it's not just also for this project that we collaborate, but we got also different group mobilities that come in Alfa-college, go from Italy to Netherlands. What is the main challenges of this thing, of this creation, this link and these mobilities?
Okay, I think we want to be, as Alfa-college, be open for everyone in the world. So everyone is welcome. Of course, we have to know when one is coming and when students have examination. It's a little bit difficult, but in regular, everyone is welcome to Alfa-college. So that's the first point. I think we offer programs for students and staff members to look how it is in the Netherlands, and to look, maybe you can compare it a little bit, and you learn a lot. And it's also the culture development you have when you visit another country and another school. And for our teachers and students, it's the same. It's so important that we look and that we see. And for me, it's always so good to see that when students come back, they say, oh, we talk with students and they have the same clothes, they listen to the same music. Okay, the language was sometimes a little bit difficult. And okay, we have to have our dinner at 8 o'clock in the evening instead of 6 o'clock in our country. But we learned a lot. And we made friends for the whole life all over the world. So for me, that's really cool to see. And also for staff members, they also have their contact. And as I told you, world is changing so rapidly, so it's so good that we say what happens in other countries so that you understand each other. I think just these days in our world, it's so important that you understand each other and have respect for each other. And I think we have to start with the youth, with the young people, and then I hope that everything is getting better.
Yes. So just one more question before leaving. What do you compare, if you would like to compare a word or a sentence to Erasmus? What would it be? What would you like to say? I mean,
what for me, you mean what Erasmus, it's for me, it opens the world for everyone. That's for me, Erasmus.
Yes, it's one of the coolest things that we can do. Okay, thank you so much, Hanneke, for your time, and
I really like it, and I appreciate so much that you invited me for this.
It was so good, and sharing experience, sharing feelings is always so good. Thank you so much, Hanneke. Enjoy your trip.
Okay, enjoy your day.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we left Anneke in the airport going somewhere around Europe. Later on, we will meet again with Katja from Belgium, from Zonebos. So let's see, from Zonebos, from Belgium. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah, see you. Hello. Hello. So, welcome in our live broadcast dedicated to Eramsusdays. So we are in network. We are linked to talk about our Erasmus experience. So let's start like talking about you and your vet center with your school, what you do, and what is like Erasmus for you.
Okay, we are Crystal and Katja. We are for a special school in Belgium.
Yeah.
School for students with special needs, secondary school. We have 2 Erasmus projects. One is an internship with another school, and the other ones are internships with with stores and farms and
yes,
everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in the past we went to Denmark for the group mobility, and the other internships are we went in Croatia, in Portugal, in Scotland, and this year we will go to South Africa.
Oh wow, yeah, that's cool.
So
a lot of travel around and creating meeting people and creating experience.
Yes.
From our part, it was super good, like coming in your place, and also our students get really involved into the activities, because one of the things that we usually do with Erasmus is also like creating this link with your learning program.
Okay, so I think we had 2 mobilities with you, with your school. Yeah. So for 2 years, I think.
Yes.
So it was a good experience for us too, because also you had some students with special needs.
Yes,
but
exactly.
It was a little bit difficult for us to find the right match for them.
Yeah.
But I think it was a success after all. So
yes.
They enjoyed it.
How is it work an Erasmus in your school? What do you do with the Erasmus student that come in your school?
They following our program, our lessons, or sometimes we offer them an internship. So we had a lots of students from different countries. So and the students of Anche, they had the lessons or to follow the programs of our own students. They had some cooking lessons, and some lessons about elderly care.
Yeah.
And if they wanted, they could go and see the hippotherapy.
Yes.
And also, I think some of them also went to our wood and gardening educations. So.
Yes, it's because you got this school that it's really it's big and it's you can have different sectors to discover. What is the main challenge of these like Erasmus mobilities?
To see how the students are growing for personality, less for techniques, but more the personality, the independence, things like that. That's the biggest thing we see with our students, and also the connection with the other students. That's nice to see.
Yes, maybe discover that you like the same music or something, maybe.
Yeah, because our students are always afraid when they are coming students from another country.
All right.
But, they're afraid to talking in English, but once they see the other students, it's no problem anymore. So.
Yes, when like the meeting in the first person, when you see your face and then you have to exchange, you have to communicate with them in some way. That maybe it's not only with the languages, but also with,
the interaction.
Trying to express. Yeah. And so, what's going to be like in the future for the Erasmus? What's your plan?
So this year we are going to Denmark for the group mobility, to South Africa for an internship, and we also are sending 6 colleagues for job shadowing.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, absolutely. And also receiving some students from other countries. And there is one colleague who went to Greece in the summer. And now our next holiday, she's going back for an education. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, this is like such a good thing that we can use also the Erasmus program also maybe for students or also teachers that maybe they don't have like the possibility to go abroad to go in the Erasmus and exchange practices and skills. In a word, what could it be Erasmus for you?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
No problem.
In one word?
Yes, in one word or in one sentence.
Fantastic. A fantastic experience. We have to do it as much as we can.
Yes, and
because you are always learning.
Also, the children and the teachers, they're learning also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you have the chance to go in some Erasmus activities?
Yes, we are always going. We both are going with the internships. So every student who is going to an internship, we are going with them.
All right. And do you have some, I don't know, a story or some anecdotes that something like curious that happens in one of your travel around Europe?
Do you mean something funny or?
Yes, whatever it is. Yes, it's like a special things that happens, or maybe some cultural shock that's.
It's most of the time the contact with the students, because we don't know every student who's going to internship, because we don't have them in our classes.
All right.
So we take students of the whole school with us, and then to see the contact and the interaction with them, it's fabulous. It's you have, when you come back, they're not in your class, but you have another connection with them.
Yes.
So that's something nice to see. And I don't think we had some special things or stories to tell. No, nothing special.
Yes, but can you feel it like different, the students, than when you go back?
Yes.
Are they like, I don't know, maybe something like they are more confident or they feel better?
Yeah, absolutely. They're feeling better. They are more independent.
Motivation.
Yeah, their motivation.
All right.
And also they trying to take a risk. Because they know I can try it. It will go well with me when I do something like that. So yeah, things like that. They have more security.
Yes, also like going out their comfort zone. I mean, in a place.
Yeah, they had to go out of their comfort zone when during the Erasmus program. So when they're coming back, they're feeling very good, and they're not always scared anymore.
All right. Yeah, this is it's a good point, because we do it also for this reason. I mean, to get them like more also self-confidence. Yeah. Okay, so will you have other events have you done other events regarding the Erasmus days during the week, or do you have the chance to do it in the next days?
No, we had one night, and then the students who went earlier to a mobility had presented the new mobilities.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah,
it's the only thing we had to plan these days and this one.
Yeah, we did it also on Monday. Some of the students they went
also on Monday.
It was easy, and then So you know the student that went and then the student that have to go, maybe they exchange questions and they reply, and it's good. Yeah.
Yes, that's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thank you so much for your intervention and your experiences and your sharing experience during this live broadcast. Hopefully we don't know if we will be meeting around Europe, but for sure our students will meet again.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
And enjoy your day and enjoy the Erasmus days.
Okay, thank you for you the same. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. So these were the two teachers from Zonebos, from Belgium, where we have different two mobilities with our schools. We had vet centers in Milan. And as we were saying, they got loads of activities that can do the students, from the hippotherapy, from the gardening, loads of stuff. Online, Frank, let's see if he can hear us. Can you hear me? Let's wait for our last interview of this live broadcast from Verona. But we travel a lot around Europe. We went virtually. We went to Netherlands, to Malta, to Ireland, to Belgium, to Spain, and then we are going to finish in France. You will find the complete record of this live broadcast on our YouTube channel. I think this afternoon, later at least on Monday, and then I will tell you also on our social media that I remind you it's Canossa Erasmus, both for Facebook and Instagram, and you can have a look at all the interviews that we made today. So let's see if Frank can hear me. Let's wait a couple of minutes, and yes, hopefully, hope all you enjoy this week of Erasmus Days. It is a great event that give us the opportunity to share our experience and information regarding our Erasmus. I'll share with you where you can find others Erasmus Days events, because the week will end tomorrow. So there you go. Yeah, here you can find on erasmusdays.eu all the infos regarding these special events that European Commission create. See all events. Let's see what's going on tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow, yeah, we got loads of events all around Europe. Yes, it's super cool, these things with the map, that you can have a look and see what is going on all around Europe for this week of Erasmus Days. Another thing that it's really cool is Erasmus Days challenge, so where you can share your experience and do like videos and content and free social contents to share with other people all around Europe. So I can see that Frank is online.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good morning.
How are you? Do you hear me?
No.
Okay.
I can see you.
And now? Do you hear me?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No? Would you like to try to get out and get in? Let's see. Let's see. it's always so mad with these all virtual events, but we are prepared. I mean, it happens sometimes, so no problem. So yes, I was saying that there is this Erasmus Day challenge that is really cool because you can go online and see other different testimonials from all over Europe that can give you some example of what Erasmus is, sharing experiences. And also there is like the creative challenges, so create content regarding the Erasmus. That it's cool, yeah. Hip. Oh no. Don't know, maybe somewhere the sound.
And now it's better. Yes. Hello. Hello. No.
I don't know why.
Don't know why.
Let's try. I will try to get out again in. Let's wait. Let's see if it's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
now
better?
it's work. Yes, I can
Yes.
hear you.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good
From
afternoon.
France.
How are you?
Fine. And you?
Yes, really good. Yeah, we got
Good.
this live broadcast going on, so we got a lot of experience and a lot of new cool things about Erasmus. Then,
Okay.
So, can you give us a short presentation of you and also about your school regarding like the Erasmus stuff?
Then I'm Erasmus coordinator for a consortium of 70 schools, primary and secondary, and in the west of France, the part whose name is Finistère. It's very, very in the western of France. And we organize a lot of mobilities in all Europe, and we have some project, some school who work with your ENAC consortium.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we know. We know each other. We work together, and lots of work. I mean, for you and regarding all these. I mean, also students that travels around Europe. What's the main challenge of your work for the internationalization?
Of my work?
Yeah.
It's a difficult question. I think the challenge is to permit a large part of our students to travel around Europe and to take part in relationships and partnerships with all European, young European, and to make links to build maybe Europe and the Union. Yes.
Yes, you've been also here in Lombardia, in one of our schools. You have been an expert. So how was this experience, and how did you get in relations with our teachers?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Yes, you were in experiences of job shadowing here in Lombardia.
Yes, I was in Lombardia in April.
Yeah.
And I met two or three school in Brescia, and near Brescia I didn't remember the name of the school. Yes, Spagnolo, and in Como. And I discover how you organize a consortium, two consortium, because I think you have you have two consortium, one in the vet sector and the other in school sector. Yes. Then I could discover that and how you practice, and I could compare your organization on mine here in France. Yes.
And how was it? I mean, did you find something that it was close to what you do, or did you find differences?
No, I think it's very close. Maybe we are more trident because a large part of our consortium it's on the primary school. Because we have I think 10 or 15 school in the secondary. Lower and upper secondary, and all the other are primary school. And in your consortium there is not primary school, or maybe a lot, because the secondary begin in France 1 year or 2 years after your secondary.
Yes. All right. So, what do you think about what it is Erasmus? If you would like say in a word or in a sentence for you, what is Erasmus?
What is Erasmus? Erasmus is a way to build Europe, I think, to build Europe and to create a new generation of European citizens.
Yeah.
And a big and nice opportunity for Europe, but before for all the young European, each one with his own culture, but at the same time building a European culture.
Yeah, because sometimes happen that you travel in a different city, and maybe you can find out that people over there also think what you think, and maybe you can share that.
I think when our pupils travel in Europe, they come back and they say, "Oh, but this is the same with us in one part," and in the second way, they say, "But there is some different things who come from history, from the language, from."
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
And what do you think? You got the chance to work also with the students. Can you feel something different, like a change before and after they travel, their mobilities?
Yes, I think that after the mobilities, during individual mobilities, the pupils take a new autonomy.
Yeah.
They are they grow up, you know, and after they change their point of view on Europe, because they are going from here with a lot of images, and they come back with different images. Something changed during their mobility, and it changed in a positive way. Then, because after they have a lot of new friends, sometimes they stay in link, and during the year of their studies, they continue to with links.
Yes.
And when you make links at this age, you can keep them during the life, and it's a good thing, I think, to make Europe.
Yes, exactly. Yes, to create this network of young people, young students going everywhere. Also, because sometimes students doesn't have the opportunity, also like financially talking, and the Erasmus program give you this opportunity. If you have a tip for, do you have a tip for one student or also for one of your colleagues that would like to start a new Erasmus suggestions or something like you would like to tell to someone that is at the beginning, he doesn't know what's going on after his experience?
What to tell to somebody who go for the first time mobility?
Yeah.
Have fun. Maybe have fun and be open in your mind, in your heard, listen to the people, and discover the landscape, the culture, and build your life, but have fun from the beginning.
Well, it seems like a really cool tip. And what do you have in your plans for the next Erasmus for your school?
Sorry?
Do you have something planned for the next days or weeks?
Yes,
or
there is a
months?
lot of projects through our schools. But for us as pilots, at this time, I don't know. I hope I can discover maybe another consortium in another place in Europe and make new links and continue with your consortium.
Yes, of course.
And develop the project to enrich maybe our. And I hope that these mobilities continue to open our pupils and the world and open their the field of their possibilities.
Yes, yeah. Thank you so much, Frank, for your
thank you.
experience, for sharing your ideas, and also like to talk with us about your Erasmus experience. Have a nice Erasmus days.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yes, I'm going for some events now.
Yeah, all right. Yes, super. Yeah. So enjoy, and hopefully we will meet again along Europe. Who knows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So this was our last interviews of today live broadcast. I'm really happy what came out from all different experience from all different places in Europe. Hopefully we will do it again in next Erasmus Days week. And meanwhile, I'll tell you, have good time, have a good Erasmus Days for what will be until tomorrow. And we will. I will record this. I recorded this live broadcast, so you will find it on our social media. And have a nice day. Bye.
Benvenuti alla diretta di Canossa Erasmus. Siamo online per festeggiare con voi gli Eramsusdays. Canossa Erasmus goes to Eramsusdays.